Thanks for staying with us. The widow of a slain Maoist leader Raj Mauli has petitioned the Madras High Court seeking protection against surveillance, trailing and intimidation by the Andhra Pradesh police. She had claimed that she had no connection with the Maoists and was trying to lead a very peaceful life in Chennai in a software firm for over 3 years. But she was being trailed by the Special Intelligence Bureau of the Andhra Pradesh police. Now she has asked the court to give directions to the Andhra Pradesh police to refrain from intruding into her quiet life. And for more details on the story, we're now joined live by our senior correspondent Peer Mohammed. Peer, what kind of threats really has she been receiving so far?
Yes, Evelyn, last 2 weeks she had said, she was followed by people and recently she found out from one of the persons following her that he is from the Special Intelligence Bureau of Andhra Pradesh Police. And she has been trying to lead a quiet life for the past 3 years in Chennai, working in a software firm as a team leader. And she in fact came from Anantapur district because her husband had a Maoist connection, and because of that she had problems from the Special Intelligence Bureau of the Andhra Pradesh Police. She had come here and she had kind of called it quits. She dissociated herself from her husband. That is what she had claimed in the petition. And despite that, she was being trailed, and being an engineer, and a person who is working to make a livelihood. She in fact confronted the person who is following her and found out that he is from the intelligence branch of the Andhra Pradesh Police. And today she had moved the Madras High Court asking them to give directions to the Andhra Pradesh Police not to trail her without and intrude into her privacy against the Article 21 of the Indian Constitution. And it might come up for hearing tomorrow or day after in the Madras High Court, and they are likely to give some directions, Evelyn.
All right, Peer, also how have the police been reacting and what have they been saying in their defense?
Yes, he has also sent petitions to the DGP and other police officials. How can Andhra Pradesh Police, without the consent of the state police and the state home department, trail a person who has disconnected from her family, particularly her husband, who was killed in an encounter by the Andhra Pradesh Police? How can, without the permission of the state police, how can they trail her? That is the basic question she had asked, and she wanted safe protection from the state police so that she can present her case before the Human Rights Commission of Andhra Pradesh in Hyderabad. Evelyn.
All right, thanks very much indeed, Peer, for joining us with those details. Now, there's good news for engineering students who will be giving their exams this year. The government has announced that there will be no bar on language in their papers, whether they are pursuing their course in English or in Tamil. They can answer it both in both the languages or even a combination of the both. As of the engineering courses being made available in Tamil, which was introduced this year, around 100 students have taken it up already.
மற்ற கல்லூரிகளில் தமிழ் வழியில் நடத்த வேண்டும் என்று சொன்னால் அதற்காக ஏஐசிடியிடம் அவர்கள் அனுமதி வாங்க வேண்டும். அண்ணா பல்கலைக்கழகம் தேர்வுகளை நடத்துகிற பொழுது மட்டும் தமிழ் வழியிலும் நடத்துவதற்கு இப்பொழுது அனுமதி அளித்திருக்கிறது. தனியார் கல்லூரிகளிலே பயிலுகிற மாணவர்களும் அவர்கள் விரும்பினால் தமிழிலும் தேர்வு எழுதலாம், ஆங்கிலத்திலும் தேர்வு எழுதலாம், ஆங்கிலம் தமிழும் கலந்தும் தேர்வு எழுதலாம் என்று அண்ணா பல்கலைக்கழக மாணவர்களுக்கு மட்டுமல்ல, சுயநிதி கல்லூரிகளில் படிக்கிற மாணவர்களுக்கும் அனுமதி வழங்குமாறு முதல்வர் கலைஞர் அவர்கள் ஆணையிட்டு இருக்கிறார்கள்.
In other news, popular with the young and the elderly, Chennai's Elliott Beach has been placed under electronic surveillance. Police say cameras will keep a close watch on visitors to discourage and arrest those who indulge in mischief. Salim reports.
Elliott's Beach is a popular hangout for youngsters and preferred by the elderly for their morning and late evening walks. Many of its visitors are also devotees who worship at a church and a temple located there. The weekends are packed. And now the police say they have decided to crack down on chain snatchers, overspeeding drivers and other forms of mischief.
Just people, just guys, I guess, in general, who are just loafing around, that causes problems with girls.
Guys all over just get drunk, and if you're going around with a girl, then they just come make fun of you, all of you, of the girl, and they pass some comments.
4 police cameras fitted in key locations will sweep the beach to detect and pluck out those who indulge in mischief. The surveillance system, which is said to cost 2 lakh rupees, can see through darkness and zoom on specific areas. Real-time footage sent by the cameras are monitored in a control room on the beach itself.
Whoever, those who are doing any activities against the law, we are watching and we will take action against them.
The images recorded by the cameras are preserved for a week. Soon a high-speed internet line is expected to deliver them directly to the office of the police commissioner. The Marina Beach, which is vast in length and breadth than Elliott's, is also expected to get a similar surveillance system soon. Those who intend to create nuisance at the Besanagar beach now better think twice. You are under surveillance 24/7. With the CCTVs in position, the cops are sure to nab the offenders in no time. In Chennai, Salim for NDTV Hindu.
Let's bring some national news now. At a crucial center state meeting on tackling the Naxal menace, the states that were hit by recent attacks and the center came to a major agreement of setting up a unified command today. The center will provide more helicopters and police stations for logistic support to Naxal-infested states. Home Minister P. Chidambaram set the ball rolling today by listing decisions on central support to states and asking the chief ministers to use the forum for a frank discussion. And here's what the Home Minister said about reviewing the strategy of the past 6 months. He said that the efforts of the state governments, assisted by central paramilitary forces, have met with mixed results. While there have been some lapses on the part of the security forces in failing to follow standard operating procedure, there can be no gain saying that the attacks by the Maoists were premeditated and carried out with the object of inflicting maximum damage on the security forces. Now, the hospitals in South Mumbai found it hard today to cope up with the stream of patients that arrived begging for help. 78 people were hospitalized after chlorine gas leaked from a cylinder kept at the Mumbai Port Trust. And now the Shipping Ministry has demanded a probe into this matter. 8 people are in intensive care. The leak took place around 3:15 early this morning. The fire brigade was called in and the leak was contained by around 9 a.m. Fortunately, this area in South Mumbai is sparsely populated, but students of a college nearby were also affected. 14 students staying in the hostel of the Lal Bahadur Shastri Maritime College have been taken to a hospital. The affected are being treated at the JJ and the KEM hospitals in the area. And NDTV's correspondent Prachi joined us with more details on the forces that came in for the evacuation in the area.
Well, right now the leak has mostly been contained. The one cylinder out of the 105 that contained the chlorine gas and was leaking has now been completely emptied. However, the situation is a potential threat to the area because there are 104 other cylinders, out of which 4 are said to contain gas. A team of 45 chemical experts from the National Disaster Response Force in Pune have come down now to find a way of safely disposing these cylinders and moving them out of the area so that the whole area can be cleared of the potential danger, and students and the staff of the college as well as the port trust can return to work. However, the team has informed us that it will take them a few days at least to clear this site of this chemical leak. It will be advised to everyone that not to return here till that moment.
Now, she's just back from Colombo after winning the Under-19 Asian Junior title, but India's pride in squash, Deepika Pallikal, ranked world #1 in the Whisper Rising Star category, has no time to look back. A hectic season awaits this 19-year-old sensation before the Commonwealth Games. The young champion, who is also known for her glamour quotient, shares her plans for the upcoming season with our executive editor Sanjay Pinto, and also some secrets about all those film offers that have been coming her way.
My guest today could well pass for a movie star. In fact, she did get several offers to act in Tamil films but spurned all of them so that she'll continue to squash all the competition in sight, and that's a dead giveaway for you. Welcome, Deepika. And so tell me, your number one rising star in the Whisper ranking. You won almost every Junior Open, British Open, Dutch Open, Australian Open, Scottish Open. Is there something you haven't really accomplished in the last? I know it's been a meteoric rise for you.
I think you know, when you start off, you have like a lot of junior tournaments, and then that's how you catch up in the seniors and you get recognized. So you know, I am really happy, and I'm really blessed that, you know, I've won a lot of tournaments. But the real test is obviously now in the seniors, and my last tournament was like a week back. So obviously the
in
seniors,
Colombo, where you won that
Colombo, yes,
the under-19
Asian juniors, yes. So it was a very important title for me. It was one of the biggest titles of my careers. You know, I'm really happy like I won at the end. So yeah.
So Deepika, before Commonwealth Games, you have a whole lot on your plate.
I think the season just started for the seniors actually.
And
so
has begun on a good note for you in Colombo.
Yeah, I think it's obviously the junior, you know, the last junior tournament, but now the real season starts for me jumping into the seniors. So and I've got a very busy schedule from the next month. I've got Malaysia and then Singapore, then coming back for 2 days for the Commonwealth camp. We have a camp here.
So Deepika, squash court to the box office, no plans. I know you spurned offers. How many offers did you get?
Around 3 to 4, but I'm not really interested.
But that was when you were much younger. You're still very young now, but when you were much younger, what, 16,
yeah.
17?
I'm going to be 19 now, but I did get offers when I was like 15, 16, and obviously I was very keen on it actually, but my dad and mom said absolutely no thing. And I think, you know, I was too young to anyways decide what I wanted to do. So, you know, I'm glad that my parents obviously said no.
So what, Madhavan also wanted to act with you?
Yeah, I think, you know, me and Madhavan sat over coffee and discussed the script and stuff. But
so
I actually liked the script.
Coffee. You said no after that?
No, not at all.
What was this movie?
It was about, you know, a young guy and a young girl falling in love, usual. So, actually, the script was really... I wanted to do it. My mom also was there, so obviously she was there. But my dad was the one who put his foot down and said no acting for you right now.
And if you want to watch the rest of that interview, it's off the record on Monday nights at 9:30. Now, while the Germans may be deciding different recipes on how to take octopus oracle Paul down, netizens believe that Spanish fans will be celebrating the Chennai way. Divya Kumar brings you today's Writing on the Wall.
It's FIFA fever all the way and even on Writing on the Wall. But this update is not about the top 10 goals. Check out what the update is about. Manoj Beno says Spanish priests performing Paul Abhishegam. Let's see if our local temples also approve of this Abhishegam. Get in touch with us through our NDTV Hindu account on Facebook and send in your entries to feedback@ndtv-hindu.com.
Well, that's all from me for the moment. More news and updates at 10. Till then, keep watching NDTV Hindu.